Alright, so we are playing some MX versus ATV Alive. I got this game from the Games for Gold on Xbox 360. It was free, I guess it was a few months ago. But it comes to us from THQ and THQ Digital Studios right here in Phoenix, which I don't even know what happened to them. I don't know if they're still around, or I think they're still around, but they might be called a different name or something. But they're no longer with THQ because they're gone. But this is an extreme motorsports kind of game. I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of racing. And if only you could really bash people over the heads in the gameplay itself, because the video makes it look more epic than it actually is. And I will show you all about it. This is actually a really strange Sphinx Let's Play, or Sphinx Plays, I should say. So, by the way, I don't even know who that guy is. But I'm going to go through a little bit of the game. It's heavily edited because the game itself, gameplay-wise, is boring. So it's like, why would I make you guys watch a 20-minute video, unedited, me talking over it with boring gameplay? So the cuts are here to make things a little bit more exciting. So as you would expect, you can do many things. You can customize your ATV or MX bike. One of the things I really hate about this game... Oh, one of the things I do like, though, I will deviate real quick, are the achievements. There are a whole lot of achievements. They pop up all the time. It's like I played this game just to unlock the achievements. I'm naming my rider Sphinx. And just going through what I have available right now, because everything else is locked. And it takes forever to unlock things. So we're going through all the helmets right now, but I can really only use one of them because that's the only one that's highlighted. So the game forces you to play through tracks over and over and over and over again, which I will show you in a bit, to unlock gear and new tracks and stuff. But there's a fair bit of customization to the bikes as well as to the rider. Choosing out boots it's always fun. Oh, what boots do I want to wear when my rider flies off his bike and into the mud below, crushing his bones? Yeah, I guess, well, it's nice that they give me a fair amount of boots to select in the beginning of the game, but I don't get any tracks. I don't get any tracks at all. Achievement unlocked. Alright, here are the tracks. So, as you can see, there's only 2 available, and there's not really a whole lot of tracks. So you get a free ride, which you get to just ride around, then you have short tracks, and you have a national kind of track. And there's only 2 that are unlocked. The rest will open up at level 10, and then there are some that open up even past that. So basically, you're riding the same tracks over and over and over again to grind XP until you can unlock the next event. That sucks. And the game is boring because of that. The grinding, at least. I think the developers meant this game to be interesting to people who enjoy this kind of stuff. And maybe I'm not one of them, but I'm a fan of racing. I'm a fan of motorsports and this extreme kind of stuff. I'd like it. But give me options. I want options. I don't want to be constrained. It is ridiculously redonkulous. And now I'm glad to show you the racing part of the game. No, I cannot run her over. I'm riding on an ATV, which I think are the best for getting across. The bikes are a little bit crazy to maneuver, but ATVs are pretty good. Nice handling, great speed. I mean, as a racing game, it plays great. It's not that bad at all. I like it. But the only thing I don't like, again, is the repetition as far as playing the same events over and over and over again to grind XP. But the game looks great. For an Xbox 360 release, I have absolutely no problems. You've got a fair bit of controls to the bikes. You get to lean and shift your weight to help you with turns. The music fits the game, but again, the same tracks will play over and over and over again. So it's like I had to mute that after a while. And this was actually the first race that I played of the game, which I thought it was pretty nice. And I didn't quite understand the controls there, but when that arrow pops up, you're supposed to shift your weight over so that you don't fall down. Like a noob. So normally in a Sphinx Plays, like I was saying before, I would just leave all this stuff unedited and just, you know, talk over it like a Let's Play or something, or a playthrough. But let me tell you, 20 minutes of watching this, me going around and around in circles on the same tracks, it's boring. So take my advice and, you know, if you got this game for free, that's great. But I wouldn't pay more than like $5 or $10 for this game. It's just, it's not a whole lot of content unless you love this kind of stuff. Unless you can say, you know, I'm devoted to grinding it out to unlock the tracks, all the gear, and all the bikes and ATVs. If you're like me, and you'd like it to unlock at a reasonable pace, at least, like, you know, you play a couple tracks and you unlock some gear and you unlock a track and then you go through it and you play it, you know, stuff unlocks at a decent pace, that's good. But like this, painstakingly slow. And I'm showing you just a little bit of my first race. In fact, I think I'm showing you all of my first race so you can get an idea of what exactly is the point of all this game. Right? What's the point of this game? It's just driving around, that's all it is. Just riding around. And not driving into things. There's a fair bit of customization, as you saw in the beginning of the race. I was able, if I wanted to, I could edit the lap, how many laps, the difficulty, the opponent vehicles, ATVs or MX bikes, or a mix of both, like what we have in this race. So that's pretty fun. And that's pretty nice as well. The idea is just to get around the track as fast as you can. And enjoying the race. Which I was. But eventually the game just asks too much, in my opinion. You know, do this race 5-10 times until you hit level 10. In fact, it's probably going to be more than 10. It's probably going to be a few dozen. And there are different races as well, which I will show in a bit. The short tracks, which are pretty fun at first, but it's pretty chaotic. And then the open world playgrounds, where you're just supposed to ride around and do tricks, and that's how you would gain XP to kind of level up. But I don't really like doing tricks in racing games. I'm just so focused on the racing. I'm not that kind of guy that will do tricks. You want me to do tricks? Well, I will play Tony Hawk or something like that. But that's just me. And this is on medium difficulty, and the CPU is basically left in the dust. Miles behind me. Like, I couldn't even punch them, even if I wanted to. I would have to drive super slow like them. I don't even think you can actually punch people in this game. I know that you can push them off the road and they can fall off. Which is, you know, pretty cool. I like how he just waved his arm there. He's like, oh, am I done this race yet? Oh, thank God, one more lap. I wonder if Sphinx the writer is yawning. Just like how we are watching him ride around the same track over and over and over again. I mean, this is only a 5-lap race. So I'm beginning to get the handle on the controls here. I'm not running into too much stuff like I was before. I'm getting the handle of shifting of the weight when you're going around corners there. That can really help you out. And that's it. That is a race. That is what you will expect in ATV MX versus ATV Alive. That and lots of achievements. They just hand them out to you like candy. And that's all I got for one race. Halfway to level 2. Yes, clap for me. So here's another track, real quick. I mean, if I was able to play all the tracks in this game, I'd be super happy. Super happy because they look great. They're fun to play the first time around. Here's a short track where the goal is to go through a figure 8. It's real chaotic stuff, but it's actually pretty fun. And I like the butt stickers. That's pretty nice. So yeah, we're just bash these guys off the road. Take no prisoners, but of course they just took me out. And these races go by really fast, but they're really fun. Surely, if you come in first place or close to first place, you get more XP. And then if you come in last place, then you don't get as much XP. Of course. Yeah! Knock him into that thing. Take that. It's like people would get killed if you were doing this in real life. Like, his motorcycle totally hit me. Run over his dead carcass there. You don't even have to worry about the race ending. There are no referees to speak of in this game. It's just go, go, go till you hit the finish line. Came in a beautiful 7th place. So yeah. Races go by super fast. And I unlocked some stuff too, which is awesome.
Man, you was killing out there today.
Was I?
I don't think
I don't even know who you are. So here's another one. I'm on an MX bike this time. And they only give us 2 tracks. 2 tracks of each event. 2 of the national races, which are the full races. 2 of the short tracks, which are the winter figure 8 that I showed in a few couple, which I showed before, and this one. You get those 2 when you first start up the game. You have to level up your guy in order to unlock the rest of the tracks. Like, it's painful. And if you have the patience for it, I mean, definitely. You know, I recorded a fair amount of footage, actually, of this game. I think I played this game for at least an hour or 2. I was having fun, but I don't know. There are so many games out there that I require my attention that I need to get through. The next Let's Play is one of them. That I don't have time or really strong enough interest to force myself to play the same races over and over and over again just to get on to the next event. Or just to unlock the next event. Not to mention the achievements, which, you know, it is what it is. I'm not that much of an achievement whore. So really, it's what you see is what you get. I mean, you guys watching from home there, you can see exactly what you get in the game, and this is also the reason why, as you can see, I use the ATVs instead of the MX bikes. The way how he was going up and down the little hills there, or the bumps in the road, ATVs are just much more stable. But the MX bikes have speed, which is something that is good. It's a little trade-off there, which is a nice challenge to the game. Requires some strategy. And I just fell off my bike. So yeah, that's the game is trying to tell me to press in the direction of that arrow to make sure I don't fall off, but I didn't pick it up until a little bit later. And I am just nowhere close to being in first place for this one. And the race is finished. Fantastic. And nowhere close to level 3. Hey, let's check out the achievements I've earned so far. Popping up like peanut M&Ms. But I don't think they taste as good, though. Yes. All this stuff doesn't open up until later, which is a pain in the ass. Let's check out the free ride. What is free ride all about? Well, you drive around on this huge open map. You can listen to the seagulls. And then you can drive. And the idea is basically to get freestyle jam points and hang time and blah 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 blah. You're trying to do tricks to rack up that points. And those points can be converted to XP at the end of your race or your time there. And all you need to do to end it is just click start and end it, and then it'll rack up your points as XP. Pretty nifty, pretty nice. But you know, this is all there is to the game. It's just this. The discovery factor will pretty much end in 3 minutes. I enjoy watching my guy fly off the ATV, of course. Probably the most entertaining aspect of the game. But other than that, I don't even know what I'm doing. The map is huge. Let's explore this archipelago. Well, looks like my guy just drowned. That's probably a highlight right there. I like that. And I'm doing it again. What does a bored ATV rider have to do? Nothing, except falling into the ocean and drowning. He's in too deep. So yeah, that's basically it. This is MX versus ATV Alive on the Xbox 360. So yeah, I wanted to show off this game because you know, I recorded some footage of it back in April, and it's just one of many games that I'm trying to get through, trying to play at least. Game can pretty much go on for hours because you need to grind away to unlock all of the races and stuff, which I don't have the patience or time for. So take that for what it is. But if this looks interesting to you, then you can pick it up. I don't think it's still free on Xbox Live, but when it was, that was the time to get it, definitely. Well, I'll see you guys in the next Sphinx Gamer video. Thanks for watching. Achievement unlocked! Which is why you should probably play for the easy achievements.